Hi everybody, please stay patient for a few minutes as we are going to be sharing around. So please stay patient and we'll be live as soon as possible. Thank you for your patience. Please stay patient for a few more minutes. We will be live ASAP. Thank you very much. We will be ready in a few minutes. Just please stay patient while we are sharing. Thank you very much. And while you're watching, please feel free to jump over on Twitch if you're watching from Facebook. Alright guys, just to keep that in mind, we do try to keep this a PG-13 live stream, but due to the subjects we might joke or talk about, some plus might go 18 plus, so keep that in mind. We are not trying to target anyone for the topics that we joke or may talk about. With that out of the way, please enjoy the live stream. While you're waiting, please check out Vamp Manga series on Amazon. The ebook editions, they've gone from £5 to £1.99 for cheap read while the coronavirus is going on. Once the pandemic is over, it will go back up, so please take advantage of this while you can. If you want to get the physical copies, you can get them directly off my website, which is, again, a link is down below. And I'll also have merchandise on Teespring, which also, link is down below. But anyways, guys, we're going to play the VTLS theme tune now, and we'll be live in a few seconds. Oh dear. Just give me a few minutes. I think we have lost the song. Yes, we have. Alright, just give us a few minutes. Looks like we have missing songs. Sorry guys, hold on. Let me just give me a few more seconds and we will get the theme song up. Hi everybody, this is James Vampira. How are you all today? Today is background greet, and I am still teaching myself 2-point perspective since I've nailed how to do it. Just need to practice it to master it. So anyways, let's get some music on right now in the background there. There we go. And we can close Groove now because I actually lost the VTLS soundtrack. The reason that actually happened was because I actually organised my folder while I was waiting, because my house was a little bit on the lockdown side of things. So yeah, anyways, that's the reason is because my wife fell down with it, and obviously I had to move to another room, so we couldn't do any live streams last week. So you wonder why? That was why. But anyways, on to the live stream itself. As you can see, I've done some pre-setup because with backgrounds it does take a bit of time, but I think I need to fix up this area here. So edit, undo, because I'm trying to do 2-point in a small room and see if I can do it. But it looks like I still haven't yet mastered it. So what I might do is try another little technique. And I think, to be honest, we need to get rid of that training dummy there. Doesn't seem right. I might put the training dummy elsewhere just to... And... Hold on, undo. I keep deleting where that dot is, which is not good. But yeah, that's one of my dots there. So what we're going to do is maybe do another little trick for the perspective. But it means I have to make another layer to do so. So let's get rid of all that. And then we can work on it. By the way, guys, if you are watching from Facebook, just a bit of... I've deleted it again, haven't I? Just to pre-warn you, I cannot repost for some reason unless I'm actually on Facebook itself. So if you want to speak to me, feel free to jump on Twitch. The link is actually on the post. So just jump on there, have a little chat with me, whatever. So just for those guys who are not in the know, I am... lowered the prices of my ebook editions of Vamp the Lost Soul on Amazon from obviously from £5 to $1.99 until the whole pandemic's over. So if you wanted to read my manga series but you couldn't exactly afford £5, now you can afford $1.99. There you go. Yeah, so if you want to give me a check out, feel free to do so on there. I'm not asking for reviews in return or anything, just making sure you get a nice sort of cheap read until the whole pandemic's over. And obviously the prices will go back up, just a pre-warn beforehand as well. So if you want to read it, now's the time to do it. Anyways, how you guys been doing? I hope everything has been brilliant so far. The lockdown has been lifted a little bit now. But personally, in my opinion, a little too soon, but you never know. They seem to know what they're doing, so I won't judge them too harshly. But yeah, I hope you guys have been up to anything anything good this weekend. Just let me know. You know, have a chat with me. Don't be shy. I won't bite much. No, all jokes aside, I hope everyone is doing well so far and having at least making the best out of this situation. So, right. Now, as for the little trick I mentioned, what I might do is try to meet... We'll see if we can get the lines to meet inside the room. And then see if that can work. So, I think what we can do is just do that. And then we know where the lines are meeting. So, like that. Yeah, so we know they meet, and then that looks a lot more in perspective. So, I think that would be the smartest thing to do. And then we go for like the corner of the window, or the furthest corner, I should say. Because then I've got my perspective sort of laid down right. Now, now the wall is further back, so we need to make sure like where that meets as well is so where the lines meet. Yeah, I think I've got it now. I think that's why the room looked a bit wrong in there, because I'm doing 2-point. I've got to find out where the lines meet and then do it from there. So hopefully this will make a lot more sense now. And that's not exactly in the middle, so let's try and do that first, just so we can make sure everything's like meeting at where the dot is. Yep. Okie doke. Now we can judge where we can have our layout of the room. I say we can make it quite far back. And then if we know where the wall meets the wall as well. So if we do that. Because then we know where to put the doors as well. And this is where I mean, like... Yeah. So really, the line should be technically meeting there. But we could say the roof is lower in this room, maybe? See, this is why it's hard to judge a little bit where the room's going to be. Because obviously we need it to sort of... But if we cut that off... Because the corner's got to meet with the other corner of the room. So... Now we got to find a way to sort of meet that corner, but that corner at the same time. See, this is why perspective is a bitch, everyone. So... Then it becomes 1 point. So maybe because of the 2 point, it does look a bit skew. If I have got it wrong, please let me know, guys. Like, I think we go with this for now and go with that perspective because obviously that... Because like I say, I want to practice 2 point as much as I can, but also make it make sense. So that's why I thought I'd do it from a room perspective this time. Then, hold on. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. That is not straight. This is why I hold the key button. Yeah, I see what I've done. Yep. It's because I'm not holding the right button. Then meet that. Yeah, see, now it's not meeting correctly. So I am actually doing something wrong. See, this is why I do all this beforehand, because it does take me a little bit of time to work out things. But obviously, if you want to get things accurate, you're going to have to. Yeah. Which means, if I've worked this out correctly, that means that's got to go up there. Yeah, because then, if I'm looking at this correctly, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. So that's why it's gone a bit skewed. So we're going to have to use that perspective a little bit to get that room a bit more accurate. And I think, to be honest, I think we should lower that window a little bit. Just so we can make it a little bit more correct. There we go. Yeah, and then I know it's a bit messy, but right now, like I say, first off, we need to just get the perspective right, and we'll try to get it semi right, and then hopefully then I can start learning. I'm wondering if Joe is around today, because obviously he probably wants to see this. Slam that on so people know I'm live. There we go. Just so my community knows I'm live. But yeah, anyways, feel free to chat to me, guys. Like, how you been? If you've done anything cool over the week, stuff like that, just let me know. Right. Obviously, we want to keep that dot there. Like I said. So... Come on, James. There we go. Need to get that line straight. There we go. So now we got the room ready. Now we know... Now we have to find out where the wall meets. Obviously, it's like up there somewhere, so... As long as we do the door, like, sort of beyond... I think we should do the door, like, here. And then... Yeah. And then just sort of... Yeah, so make sure, like, just to triangle it. But make it smaller. I think that would be more important. Because obviously, if you're looking at that from a perspective, you gotta make it, like, sizable. I don't know if I like that or not, though. Maybe the door should be further down. Like, yeah, that looks a lot better. See, it's... room planning's a bitch, guys. But you have to do it. So... And obviously... And then just obviously pull. But what we can do is use this now to put a table here. And then just sort of... Yeah. Okay, cool. And now we can use the line sort of. There we go. Because now we've got like a table in there as well. So this is why I want to practice perspective a bit more, especially 2 point. Because 1 point, I'm pretty much, wouldn't say I'm mastered, but I pretty much got to it down to a comfortable degree. So I could say, yeah, I'm comfortable with that. Now I want to literally practice the perspective, so I could actually then work on it properly. Where is the pen? Get where the dot is, and the legs I think should be all the way down there, and then we should have like that. Yeah, there you go. And now you got like a sort of nice perspective shot from inside the room. Yeah, I live on YouTube. All right, let me have a look at Restream. Sorry about this, guys, but thank you for letting me know, Manga, etc. We'll sort that out ASAP right now. Why aren't I live on YouTube? Let's have a look at Restream and see what's going on. Definitely says I'm online. Let's have a look. Sorry, guys. Just Manga Central to let me know there's technical difficulties. So it's saying I'm online on YouTube, but it's not showing me as online. Strange. Alright, let's go to studio. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties already. Yeah, it seems... Yeah, it's definitely saying... Ah, I see. Public. Publish. Manga Central, recheck now, please, so that's alright. YouTube seemed to defaulted it to, for some weird reason, private, so it should be working now. Let me just close all this. I don't want that. Let's minimize that. I'm wondering if Joe will come on soon. Right, let's see. A restream. Yeah, Manga Central, check YouTube now. It should be live now. Apologies to you all, guys. I didn't realise, so... Sorry about that. Right, let's get that music back up. Get the chat back up. Right, we should be fine now. But yeah, just tell me if it's still wrong, and I'll have a look again. But it should be live now. But yeah, so we got the 2 point ready. Right, now we can actually do the table here, like in thicker, sort of. Yep, there we go. It's here. Right on, brilliant. Thanks, Manga, etc. Sorry about that. I will have a look at that and see what was going on for next time, because I didn't ask it to do that, so I'm guessing it was like an auto setting. And then just sort of... Yeah. Okay, cool. I think I'm happy with that now. Now we can just do... I think the practice dummy. I'm happy with the perspective of all that, so we can rub all these lines out now. And then what we can do is then draw it in by hand, like what shapes I want and stuff like that. And then what we can do is have the practice dummy sort of there. And then just sort of... like that. And then just sort of... just put like a fake head there and just put like a slash there just so it's being used. Just sketch it out the roughs of this situation now. But yeah, how are you all doing today, by the way? I hope you are having a good time so far. And what we can do is make the handle sort of like one of those slidey doors and not like a proper lock. Or just like a sort of... yeah. Okay, cool. And then just sort of... get guns like that, and then... and then just sort of... And just like get a rough what I want there as well. And then just sort of get a handgun there like that. And then we've got like the crime pins and stuff like that. And then what we can do is just sort of get it undo. Yeah, and then what we can do is then use the perspective. Where's the sketch line? Where's my sketch pen? There we go. But yeah, I hope you're doing all well today. Are you up to anything fun? Please let me know. Right, now we do that, and then hopefully there we go, and just sort of follow the lines here, and then that could be like the sort of like voice box thing, and then obviously we could do like a slash thing. Sort of like that. Yeah, I think we got that. So now we got like most of my 2-point perspective like sort of done. I think now we can kind of green in what I want. But I think we should put James Vampira in it somewhere. Just so... layer. Raster layer. And I think we should get like stains on the floor there. I think that'd be quite cool actually. But anyways... So, like, this is James Vampira's sort of, sort of layer for his anti-heroine. Or I should say, like, be the hero, but of the violent kind. But, yeah, so this is... Obviously, this will show up in the manga series sooner or later. Obviously, like, all the backgrounds I do will show up at some point. Just to let you all know, if you've read my manga series, brilliant. If you haven't, that's fine. If you want to read it, it is on Amazon for $1.99 as ebook edition. Sadly, the physical copies still have to say full price because obviously I need to make up funds, obviously. Like that. No, I don't like that. We want to put him somewhere where he's actually looking like he's being active at the moment. So maybe sort of, I think actually we can keep him active. I think I know what I'm going to do actually. We do something a bit more action-y. I think we should. Yeah, I think I know what I'm going to do. This will require a thinner pen and just sort of... And also I need to practice like my angles of people as well in the background. So I think actually this will be a really good opportunity for me to sort of hone in my skills in the background as well. There we go. Just sort of zoom in closer and just sort of get the proportions right. Just get that head to the body ratio. There we go. That's a lot better. And obviously we could do it like that. Yeah, I think actually that would be great. And then what we can do is get the arm sort of here. So what we're going to do is to make him like about to slash the dummy. So he's like training at the moment. So we get the hands like sort of like that. But at the moment we need to get that like sort of pose sort of like that. So do we actually lean him forward about to slash? I think leaning like sort of forward would be quite good. But not like too forward. So like you could tell he's about to do something. There we go. And what we can do is then angle the body so it looks like he's actually leaning forward. So we will re-angle it, but I just need to get the... sort of like that, and then... sort of... Yep. So we get the back, and then we've got the front of him, sort of like that. So we need to get that sort of feel to it. There we go. So just make sure the measurements are right. And then you've got the groin there. That's it. Yeah, I think we got that. But anyways, guys, if you're all watching from Facebook, please make sure you are on Twitch if you want to chat with me, because for some reason Facebook likes to be a douche. And the link is on the post, so all you have to do is just literally click on it, and then it will send you to my Twitch channel, and you can talk to me and watch me from there. So yeah, I think we could do that. Given his hips a bit too wide berth. He's a male, not a female. Come on, James. You know better than this. And then sort of... I think we should go for a darker blue as well. Actually, let's lock that for a moment, because I can't actually see what I'm doing, which is not a good thing. There we go. A lot better. Unlock, and then get the pen to like smaller thing where I want. And then just sort of... Now, if we're going to do this pose, if he's leaning that way, so we need to get one arm sort of like that. And then sort of get the other arm sort of ready to... Sort of like that, so... And then the other arm... Like that. And then obviously what we do is get the rubber and sort of gently... obviously we've got the arm sort of... Get the hand sort of... Because we need to get that blade sort of pointing that way. Yep, there we go. So long as we know where the blade is roughly pointing. And then just sort of get the arm, and then... Sort of... Yep, there we go. And then obviously... There we go. Oh, that's a bit too thick. Hold on. Let it undo. Why is that thick? Oh, that's why. It was a me. It was a me. And then... Yeah, there we go. And then... And then what we can do is get the rubber sort of trying to make it clearer what's going on with his body. Sort of like that, and then... Yeah, so he looks like he's actually about to slash something. I think that would be a very good pose. And then we get the head measurements like that. And just sort of... Yeah. Alright, that is wrong measurement. Yeah. So we've got that. Then halfway here. And then... Like that, and then... So that, and then... And then just sort of... Yep, okay, I think we got it. Anyways, the jacket's going to cover most of the legs anyways, but... Not a jacket, he's little, like, sort of... What did I call it again? Oh, damn it. I know I called it something. Ballistic kilt. That's it. I got there eventually. And then just sort of... Because we need to get, like, the back heel. Like that first. And then... Sort of like that. And then we obviously like the table's hiding it, but I do want to get like an accurate depiction of what's going on. And then just sort of... Hold on, let me just get the measurement of the head. Sort of like that. Yeah. Okay, I think we're just about roughly what we need. And then just sort of... Yeah. Okay, cool. Now, what we should have is what... Yeah. Okay, so obviously we need to get like the battle kilt. Yeah. Okay, and then obviously cover up where his legs not. So like obviously from perspective standpoint. Okay, cool. Right, so now what we can do is start a new layer. And then get the red. Get that a little darker, and then sort of fix up where we want things to be. And then obviously just get like the head positioning obviously as well. So we've got like all the neck stuff ready to go. And then just sort of... Oh. And then just sort of get the rubber. And just sort of get that. Yeah, if we do that first and then... And then just get that mask sort of done. And then, yeah, so the hairline should be there. And then... Yeah, and then we could get the hair sort of like hiding, sort of like the chin, so it's like, so you can tell his head's like sort of turned towards, because he looks like he's about to do like a powerful slash. Hold on. And is my rubber getting any smaller? Oh no, it's because it's brush density. Derp. Yeah, I derped. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. And just do like a sort of rough template of what I want to do. Because I think we've got to practice getting characters and backgrounds as well. And that's going to be like the biggie as well. And then just sort of get the ponytail there. Right, first. And I think we should do like a sort of wave. And then just sort of... Yep, there we go. And then obviously get the collar of the shirt around his neck like that. And then just get his shirt like so. Like that. There we go. And then what we can do is just get the skeleton of the arm first. Of what we want to do, and then add the wrist braces, sort of like that, and then obviously get the thumb there, and then sort of like that, and then get the other hands there. Obviously get like the shirt sort of flowing, like so he looks like he's actually about to do a wide swing. Sort of like that. Oh, where am I gone? There we go. And then obviously now we got to where the middle of the blade is. We can hopefully accurately, and then just sort of yep. Actually, I think I'm struggling to see what I'm doing, actually. Yeah, okay. Alright, I think what we're going to do is actually get a different colour. Because obviously I wronged this. Right, so what colour can we go for? I think... a bit too close. I need something so I can see what I'm doing. That will just about do it. Okay, so we'll make that smaller, unlock it. Yep, and then just sort of get like the belt there. And then just sort of like that. And then obviously we get like the battle kilt sort of there. And then obviously we could do that. Get the trousers sort of like so. And then get like the sort of like the back of the foot there. And then yep. And then just get like sort of like the front of the shoe. Hold on. Yeah, so we got that, and then yeah, and then just sort of get the hand there as well, and then just sort of that is not right, is it? I'm gonna right, let's try and get this right. So we've got like the thumb. We'll just do like a thumb there as well. And then obviously and then obviously the guard has to be a little lower down to protect his hand. Yeah. See where I went wrong? Okay, cool. Right, let's make that smaller so I can actually... And we need to mark out where that... There we go. And then, obviously, just the blade at an angle, we need to make sure we can get, like, all the details right, essentially. And then... And then just sort of... And then just sort of... And then you got the edge, obviously, the blade. Okay, cool. So now what we should have is... That's the handle. There we go. And then, obviously... So you got like something like that. Rachel is absolutely fine now. She's recovered fully. It's just now all we have to do is try and get through the 2 weeks, which will be tomorrow, without me or myself or the family showing symptoms, and then the house should be clear of it. So yeah, well, thank you for asking, Manga, etc. It does mean a lot to me when people ask how my wife is, because obviously it wasn't a very nice experience for anyone all around. So. Yeah, especially my wife, obviously. And then... Yeah. Alright, cool. And then... That should be fine. I think I'm happy with that. I think actually we can make it like dark, like there. And then... Yeah, okay, I think I'm happy with that. And then, obviously, we need to sketch in, like, all of that. Yeah, I think I'm happy with everything. So we can go on to the lining layer now. But yeah, that is great news. I'm just glad she's out of the woods now. Because obviously, like, on the bright side, we know it, like, it only severely affects 20% of people. Like 8% are normally minor symptoms, but the fact like she's out of the woods now, I'm just happy, and I don't have to worry about her sort of, you know what I mean, being in danger anymore. So it's just the others to worry about in the family, basically. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I can say on that front. It's just I'm just grateful, like, my wife's actually okay, and she came out of it only with minor symptoms. Even though she did feel crappy, it was, if you get what I mean, it wasn't severe that she needed like a respirator or anything. So, which is good. That's like I say, I'm just grateful for that. There we go. And then just sort of, there we go. Edit, undo, that makes me look evil. Don't want to do that. And slightly do that just to get the hairline in. And then just sort of, there we go. Get the collar in. And then just sort of get like a shirt line in so you can tell where it meets. But yeah, I'm just grateful for that, honestly. But how's everyone else doing? Like, are you coping fine? Are you finding stuff to do? You on any projects right now? Let me know, people. I'd definitely love to know about them. And then just get like a elbow in. And then just sort of get those arm guards in. There we go. And let's see, we need to do that, and then edit, undo, because if his arm's going like down there, it needs to sort of show that his arms is like sort of behind him, and then just sort of get the hair sort of down. Sort of like that. By the way, guys, a little bit of news. Sadly, MCM has been cancelled now, for those who don't know. So, sadly, I won't have a table there. But I want to try and plan an event, maybe, just so, like, people are not left out. Sorry, I didn't mean to cough there. But went down... Oh. Saliva went down the wrong throat. I know, TMI, but sorry about that. Sort of... Yep. Just sort of, because we need to make it look a bit more like he's about to make a movement, and just sort of, yep, there we go. Because once we've done this, then we could do like the rest of the background, sort of like that, and then just sort of, yeah, sort of like that. There we go. And then just sort of, like so. And then edit, undo. I forgot to. There we go, and just sort of, that's on, yeah, I did like that, sorry. There we go. Don't know why I keep apologising for every time I mess up, because it is the artist's journey to learn these things. I've got a feeling Joe might have a couple criticisms here and there, but to be honest, like I say, I'm trying to master 2 point now, and hopefully Joe might be able to tell me where I might have gone wrong with this drawing when I've done it. So, because like I say, I'm still learning about backgrounds and perspectives. That's why I wanted to do one today. Yeah, well, to be honest, it is background week, but the reason why I want to learn backgrounds is to learn these tricks and then kind of grow from it. There we go. And then we get the blade itself. And then just sort of... Right, now we can angle the blade how we want it. So now we've got like the straight line and everything. I need to know what the angle of the blade would be. So if the blade's tilted like upwards and it's pointing, yeah, so you basically the edge should be seen from like there. Yeah, so the blade, the edge should be pointing more upwards. You'll see what I mean. And then just sort of give that a bigger sort of thing, and then make that smaller like that, so you can see the blade like sort of turned. So learning experiences, yay. Gotta love a good learning experience sometimes, just so you can actually teach yourself how to draw these things properly, sort of like that. So hopefully I got the angle right. If not, then oh dear. Actually, I'm gonna undo a couple bits there because that did not look right. And hold on, just gotta keep undoing. Edit, undo. Yeah, so it's got to stay near the edge, so it actually looks like the blade is turned, but not like it's like a big slab of metal. Get what I mean? Because it, well, to be honest, James Vampira sword is a big slab of metal, but I think you get what I mean. Just don't want to make it look like, you know, it hasn't got an edge when it has. And just sort of like that. Just sort of get the patterns in there. And yep, okay, cool. And then just sort of fill them up, and then you can actually kind of clean them up as we go, and just get the rubber, make that smaller. There we go. So we can actually sort of fit to the blades sort of overall aesthetic and design. And just sort of, there we go. And then now we can actually, anyways, guys, how are you all doing? What you been all up to? I hope you are like having fun in some way so far. And actually, I'll tell you what, when this pandemic's all over, what would be the first thing you do? Let me know. So I think this will make a fun conversation, and I think it'll bring a bit of light into the world. What would be the first thing you do once this pandemic's over? Would you go out somewhere? Would you maybe, you know, ask the person you like out? Or things like that, you know? Or you got, like, you create your own conventions, stuff like that. I'd definitely like to hear people's plans. Alright. Yep. There we go. Or have you done anything during the lockdown, you know, when you're self-isolating? Have you decided to go, maybe it's finally time to do that project I really wanted to do? You know, let me know, guys. I think it'd be nice to have a nice topic conversation for once. And then just sort of, there we go. And then yep. And then just do that. There we go. So I'm just doing the pattern on James's swords. Like, this is the bit that takes time with this character, is like doing all like the swirly patterns in his blade. So, and in the actual blade's patterns are always constantly moving. There is a reason behind it, but I won't say. I think you guys can find out. There we go. And then edit, undo. And then we could do like the nose. And then like the design of the blade. And then just get that design a bit out. There we go. And then get the eyes. And then just get the rubber and sort of... Let's get those slits ready in the blade to go. Yep. There we go. And... There we go. Yeah. And then we got that. Haven't done a too bad of a job considering. But yeah. I could have improved that a little bit. But obviously we haven't got much time today. I've got, sadly, things to do. Right. Now we can get on with this. And just sort of... Oh, shit, no. Edit, undo. Just need to do all the basic stuff, really. Like that, and then... Yeah, sort of like that. I think we should, like, make them, like, basic plastic chairs. You know, like, you get in school. And then just sort of... Edit, undo. Just sort of... Yeah, and then fix that up a little bit. Damn, that's terrible. Right, let's try that again. And the line should be a little more thicker, to be honest. Kind of not happy with that. There we go. Right, let's get this fixed up, shall we? Because their lines are one of the thickest, like, sort of James Vampira's lines. Otherwise, it just looks a bit off, you get what I mean? And then just sort of edit, undo. And then just sort of, yeah. And then, there we go. And then we can fix up the line work inside then. And just make them a little more cleaner, I think. Smaller size, please. There we go. And then just sort of... And then get that to just clean up that line work a little bit. A little bit messy there. Don't think we want messy, do we? Nope. Okay. By the way, guys, just a little update for Volume 4. I am literally, drawing-wise, about halfway through Chapter 4 at the moment. And obviously, after I complete Chapters 3 and 4 on the computer, once that's done, I will be launching some sort of sneak preview event. I think that will be a part of, obviously, because obviously missing out on MCM and stuff. I think we should make it like something like that. Just so, you know, yeah, like I said again, people don't miss out. I think we should do like a, yeah, plastic chair sort of thing. And just sort of... Yeah. Edit, undo. I think... Be honest, we need to make that a little further up. Let's get that perspective in. And then... There we go. And then get those little nubbies in the end. And then just sort of get a scratch mark there as well. And then just get those cuff things on the table. Sort of like that. Oh, edit, undo. That was wrong. There we go. And then just get that sort of like cuff thing on the table. Like so. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Edit, undo, and just sort of... Yep, and then just do that. So we've got like the handcuffs thing on the table to put like the criminal in. And then maybe like some blood stains we could put on the table just like to show like he interrogates in a certain way. Not agreeable by most people, but like I say, he's the anti-hero, so this is how he believes how to resolve criminals. Yep, like that. And then obviously we go through the door here and just like do the basic line work. I think we should get that and then just sort of... And we need to get those lines thicker as well. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot better. Oh, crap. Edit, undo. This is why I zoom out first before doing this sort of thing. Anyways, like I say, guys, what have you been up to? You know, have you done anything? Are you working on cosplays? Stuff like that. Like, I know you can't go to any events, but it'd be nice to see if you guys got any projects in the line work at the moment. Yeah. I think what we do is we use these straight lines first just to sort of fix up some sort of windows and wall lines, stuff like that, like tables and stuff like that. Oh. Undo. And then just sort of... There we go. And then what we can do is do the table and that like that as well. And for that corner, just reach out like so. Yeah, I think we got that down. I think we're quite happy with the way it looks at the moment. And then obviously, and then oh. Yeah, okay, cool. And then obviously we've got the ceiling here. And yep, like that. And then yeah, cool. And then we could sketch in like by hand the rest of that. Oh, edit, undo. I hate when that happens. There we go. I'm surprised Joe hasn't come on yet, actually. Said I haven't done something wrong by now. I'm kind of like waiting on that to happen. Yeah, actually, I'll see where I've gone wrong. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's correct that. Right, brush size again, make it bigger so we can just wipe off. Yeah, because that should be lower and you shouldn't be able to see the top bit. I see that now. I see the error of my ways. And then just sort of... Yep. Alright, cool. And then make those lines thicker underneath. Yep, cool. And then just get the rubber, just sort of edge it off a little bit. There we go. Yep. Okay, I am cool with that. Now we can draw in all the other bits. Oh, wrong. I was going to say wrong tool. Sort of. Yep, now we can draw in what we want now, which I'm happy with. Okay, so we can make that disappear because, to be honest, I just want to see what I'm doing there. And then just sort of... Just sort of make a fake like dummerkin. Like that. So I like give them cuts and stuff like that. Sort of like, yeah, and then give them under chin shadow. And they just sort of... Sort of like that, and then just do like a sort of... Yeah, there we go. And then just straight line. And then like that. And then just do like a sort of... Yeah. Yeah, I think I like that. And then we could do like an under shadow. Just to show it's like sort of resting quite nicely on there. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then obviously... Oh, edit, undo. Hold on. Yeah, so if it's going underneath, then... Actually, we'll see the... Yeah. Yeah, then we do it like that. Yeah, okay, cool. File, save. And then just sort of get rid of those two. Okay, and... And then we could do like a sign here. Yep. And then just sort of... And then just sort of... Like that. And to just sort of get those knives there. Just sort of... And then just sort of... And then just sort of get those... Yep, I think we got that done. And then just sort of get the handles there. That's it. And then... That, and then... That's it, and then... Like that, and then just get the rubber, and then just get that from the point. Just crudely pinned on the wall as well. Yep, and then... Then we get that like sort of pinned on the wall as well. And then just sort of... Like that, and then... No, edit, undo. And then just sort of... That's it. Yeah. And then... then just sort of... Yep. And then just sort of... No, I think we won't rub that out there. Sorry, just needed to rub that out just to clean up. I've been using time to make more videos. Yeah, that's good, Manga, etc. It's always good to have more time for that kind of thing. Sort of. Sorry, I am paying attention, guys. It's just I'm more trying to focus on this at the moment. Just to... And then sort of... Like that. And then just sort of... Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Just and then get the rubber. That's it. And then just get like the ammunition next to it as well. Like that. Hello, by the way, thank you. That's Smurf. I was going to say Smurf for short. How are you, by the way? And then, let's see. Yeah, we got that going on. And we need to do... I'm good. Yes, I'm doing very well, thank you. Just glad to be back to normal after had to put my room on lockdown. But how's things with you? I'm really derping out, aren't I? I apologise for that. Yeah, so what you been up to, by the way? You doing any projects of your own? Just sort of... Yeah, I think we got that. There we go. And then... we get like the pins as well. And then just get like the rope sort of like that. Good. Just working and making sure I've got the anatomy down so I can start my manga. Oh, cool. What manga are you making, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, what's it about? Edit, undo. Get the... What you can do is end the rope there, I think, as well. Yeah, I think we could do that. And then just sort of... And then... And then just get some pins on there and just sort of get the map. Just keep going with that. But yeah, what's your manga, by the way? What's your genre, your story, and what's it about and stuff like that? I'd definitely like to hear about other people's projects. And then what we can do is just sort of... It's like headline there. And just sort of... And just sort of get some bodies there as well. And then what we can do is like sort of blur them a bit for the colours. There we go. So yeah, what's your manga about, mate? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, and then obviously we could do all the blood stains and that for the walls. Oh, thank you, love. Alright, sorry, that was my wife. She wants to bring me some tea. Sorry?
I don't want to make you jump and then make me jump. And then
Thank
she
you.
will go everywhere.
She doesn't want to scare the shit out of me. That's why she's warning me. Thank you, lovely.
Well, Dad, mate.
Thank you. Thanks, Dad. But yeah. There you go. I've got a lovely cup of tea for my wife. And now she's ninjaing out. There we go. Right. Now, I think we should get like another lamp in here. Just like, sort of like further in though and make it bigger. And just like... sort of like that. And then... oh. Yeah, I've just done that wrong, haven't I? Edit, undo, edit, undo, edit, undo. Oh god, fantasy ecchi is called The Boring Life of Shiro, where the boy, teen named Shiro, who can't seem to find anything interesting anymore, since it's a tragic accident occurred in his life. But years have passed since then. His parents neglected him, his kids at school. God, this is dark. I thought I was dark. Okay, his hope is that he will finally bring interest in his life again. Okay, cool. So sort of got some like sort of like Overlord vibes. Obviously because he gets like sort of like numb to everything. I've kind of got like that sort of vibe from him. Fantasy, it's quite a cool. I definitely would like to give that a read at some point actually. Yeah, and then what we can do. Let's mark it so it looks like it's been through the ringer. Sort of like that. We could do a hole there. And then we could do the same thing here. Just do like a little hole so we can actually make the light sort of leak out. Because look. What we can do is... yeah. Actually, I feel I've got some actually interesting... like that, and then obviously we can do some like holes in the wall as well, and just like holes in the body as well for the anti-hero. He's not the main character, by the way. This is like one of the side characters. What we can do is do that. So got marks all over the thing, and then just sort of, yeah, I think we could do that. And then just sort of marks in the room. So, there we go. So it looks like there's actually been fights that occurred here and looking good, by the way. Thank you very much. Right, yeah, so thank you very much. Yeah, because this is like the one of the side characters in the manga, the anti-hero, where he deals with criminals in more of a how can I put it politely, in a more violent manner. So he doesn't take crap, basically. Okay. Yeah, I think I am happy with the way it's all looking now. Except for I have obviously missed out a line here. So we're going to do that. And then, obviously, edit, undo, and then get, like, the scratch mark. Yeah. And I'll tell you what we can do. Is actually make drag marks. Sort of like that. And then just sort of... and then just get like a sort of... looks like he's been slammed. And then... yeah, then just sort of... because obviously he's ideal hiding places where he can't draw too much attention. So like a shithole like this, I think would be like a very good sort of setup for him. Put a scratch mark on the seat. Yep. And then we could put like a little chip in the corner there. Yeah, there we go. I think we've got that. Yeah. Actually, I think I know what we can do. Just to make that wall a little less looking empty. There we go. And then we can actually like make it look like it's been used up. Yeah, feel free to share the stream, by the way, with your friends and stuff. It'd be, the more people here, the more fun it will be. And I think we should do like a slash there as well. So it looks like it's old. And then just sort of... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that looks a lot more like a sort of like anti-hero sort of room. Okay, so we could save that and then we could go straight to the colors. And we're going to open a old concept art. That's backgrounds. We want the old concepts. We want the Legendary 6. And we want the James Vampira. There we go. Now we can put some basic colors in. But before we do that, we need to sort of first off do like blocks of color for different items. So layer, new raster layer, and then what we got to do is just sort of make sure, please. There we go. And just sort of so the room won't be very much coloured. So what we're going to do is make it a very abandoned looking colours. And then like add some like old sort of like blood stains and stuff like that. Just to sort of indicate he does do some gruesome things here to criminals. So... there we go. And then just sort of... and then just sort of... but by the way, if you want to check out the manga series Vamp the Lost Soul, I do have it on Amazon for $1.99. So if you go on Amazon and just type in Vamp the Lost Soul, you will find it very, very easily there. So like I say, what we're going to do is do some basic blocks like that. So how I color is I do some basic blocks and then build out from there. So you'll see what I mean. Do we want to put the table on the same plane? Yeah, I think so. It will do that. And then put the doors as well. So obviously like that, and then yeah, full. So edit, undo. But we know that's full, so which is brilliant. So just need to connect this somehow. There we go. No. And then just fill in the bits here like so, and then we can clean up some edges like so. Just do some cleanup work. But yeah, it seems interesting. Have you got any concept work at the moment for your work? This video test have the shonen trope of having named attacks. Yes and no. Like basic attacks, not really, but sort of like specialized movesets for Magi would be named. So it's basically unique movesets, but like particularly for that character. But I would try not to like make them shout them out as much, sort of thing. Like the stuff, the only time they'll shout them out if it makes sense, or if it makes sense to the character to do that, because they're like, I think like Rainfang would, because it's Rainfang and he just goes, yeah, look what I could do, blah blah blah. But like Nick, maybe Jess, like, yes, because obviously she needs to focus on that psychic move. Kaz, I don't think she would really do that. Like, often. Like, she might do it to show off a new technology and say, right, this is the name of this tap protocol, stuff like that. But, like, only when it's on demo. But, yeah. It will have something like that. Like, for some characters. James Vampira definitely won't do that. He's more of a, yo, I don't care, I'm going to kill you no matter what sort of attitude. And to be honest, I think that's very befitting for him not to do that. As I say, it'd be like more certain characters would do that. Rim, definitely, only because of her spells. She does need to call them out before the spell does happen, stuff like that. So, yeah, it's like I say, it depends on the character. I know Jasper won't. Jasper doesn't do that. The more mature characters definitely like won't do that as often. Or won't do it unless it's like part of a spell or whatever. Or maybe do it to sort of distract the enemy. Like, I could imagine, like, not in Mig from Billie Jeans would do that, but make up the attack name just for the shit of it, but not actually do the attack. So make it like some sort of obvious name just to distract them, then actually hit them with something else. That would be quite hilarious. Actually, I might actually do that as a joke. Sort of like a nod to like that trope, but at the same time, like, make fun of it. Just to make people laugh. Might be an idea, actually, for Billie Jeans to do that. Make his whole thing about calling out an attack, but it's not actually the attack he's doing. So it's like actually like sort of tactical, but to troll his enemy as well. Because I could see Billie Jeans actually trolling these enemies, literally trolling them, like doing that sort of thing. I think it'd be quite hilarious. Just to say, hold on, wait, he just said he's about to do this attack and he didn't. Why? It's like everyone just goes, it's Billie Jeans, he just trolls people. Literally, he's a troll that trolls people with fake attack names. And let's see, we need to do that. Just like separate some of the stuff here. I think the lamp needs to be separated as well. Just certain things need to be separated out, I think. And just sort of... There we go. And same here for the... There we go. Yeah, do you know when you'll be finishing this project, by the way, Smurf? Just so I know, like, when to look out for it. And obviously we're going to do the knife here. The combat knife. And just sort of... And then do the shot, like the revolver shotgun. Yep. There we go, and just sort of get that in. There we go, just sort of... Yeah, we'll do that like a whole, like, trigger thing. The guns look good, thank you. They're not actually his guns, they're the guns he takes from his enemies, almost like trophies of from the criminals. That's what he takes them as. They're like trophies. Like enemies he's defeated with unique weapons. So, yeah. And a lot of them were probably like people who know about the supernatural realm and kind of weaponize the guns to aim towards people like James Vampira. To like slow him down or just sort of like hurt them a little bit. I think we'll... There we go. And just sort of... There we go, and just sort of... There we go. And then just like get the sort of background and the guns in. And the combat knife. There we go. Hello, by the way, new person who came in to watch. Hope you're enjoying this so far. Right, so we've separated a lot of the stuff. I think we need to separate that table and sort of audio box. And just sort of... Yeah, there we go. And then obviously separate the audio box as well. Because like I say, the more you separate, the more likely it's going to make it easier for your colouring in. So what I do is I think like for stuff with backgrounds, we do 3 blocks. Like the items we want in front more. And then the second lot will be like the walls. And then the last lot will be like the floor and stuff like that. Because like I say, the more we're able to separate, the better for us it will be in like the long run of colouring. Like that. Colouring, shading, stuff like that. So yeah, here we go. We do that. And then I think we should put the postal in the same sort of foreground as James Vampira. And just sort of... There we go. Did I do it right? No, I didn't. Okay, undo, undo. There we go. And just fix up some bits here and there. Thank you. And... There we go. See if that can... Yep, cool. And then what we can do is get the rubber and then just rub out that. Now we can actually do the next layer. New raster layer. Don't worry, this is not all going to be the colours. It's just more for me to separate stuff so I can then work down towards it. And then just sort of... Yeah, okay. And then just sort of... Now what we can do is block this off away. Just so we got a bit more... There we go. I thank you for saying the guns look good. To be honest, I just made them up on the spot. I was just sitting there like, what can I do with them? And then just, well, we can make them up on the spot. To be honest, just, you know, like I say, there can be like unique weapons, trophies from people he's defeated in the past. Yep. And then what we can do is just sort of colour that in. And I think we'll go up to here and then separate that. I think would be wise. And then separate obviously this lot here. And then obviously now we got like, and hopefully, yeah, and then now we could just clean up bits that we could see that are a little bit messy, things like that. I'm in the Discord as well, with you as well. Oh, fair enough. Let's have a look. Well, welcome to the Discord, great everyone. So if anyone who is part of the VTLS community, please welcome Smurf. Contest, no, we just want normal chat. There we go. But there you go. Layer. New layer. There we go. But yeah, thank you for joining my Discord. And hopefully everyone there will give you a warm welcome. As much as a warm welcome they can. Okay, now we've done that. Now we can actually see where we've gone wrong a little bit. So, like that green there, all we have to do is sort of clean up bits here and there. No, we've done a pretty decent job, let alone that. Now we can lock all these layers. And now we can actually start the colouring process. So, we want to duplicate this layer first. Duplicate layer. Now we're going to do the shadows first because my style is very dark blacks and stuff like that. So that's kind of like my art style. So instead of actually shading, I use like dark blacks to bring my drawings to life. Sort of like this, for example. So now we can sort of make it smaller. And then just sort of... And I think the lighting should be coming from behind him. So like the light's shining very harshly then. And then just sort of... And then afterwards we can actually get down to the colouring itself. Now what I would like to do is trying to get 2 colour palettes like that. just so we can actually fix out anything we do wrong. Yep. And then we can actually then switch the colors and then just sort of add bits to it like that, so make it more hair-like. But yeah, thank you for coming to Discord, mate. And like I say, if you want to check out Vamp Lost Soul, like I say, just go on Amazon, type in Vamp Lost Soul, you will find it for $1.99. The reason I dropped the price is because when the virus is over, it will go back up. But it's just so people got like a cheap read when they can. But I hope you enjoy. But anyways, other than that, let's get back to the drawing at hand. As you can see, now we're just going to do where all the black shadows are going to go, where I'm going to put the gaps so you can see like the details of the lines, stuff like that. Ooh, see what I mean? And then you can just nick that, and then just sort of like that, and then we can finish off the work here. Just sort of, there you go. And then get that, and then just sort of smooth that out, just so you know where like the shadow ends and begins. And I was about to paint bucket that, and luckily I just noticed I didn't do all the line work yet. So always double check your work. But luckily, because this is like a smaller drawing, I can mostly just scribble it in and just do that. And then we can do like so, and then we could do like the over the shoulder thing, like so. And then, do you know what? This is like, my back poses are like one of my worst ones as well. So the fact it's turned out as well as it did, I'm quite happy with. I think I'm going to do some study work sooner or later of drawing characters from the behind sort of pose, just so I can perfect it a little bit. Hang on. Sorry, my son says hang on. I have to like do like pretend hanging on thing, like. Oh. Did you submit your story for the contest before too? I think I did actually. The first couple of chapters, like sneak preview wise. But I didn't win, sadly. But yeah, I think I did it like a couple of contests before. Was it Medibang? Yes, it was. I submitted like the first 2 chapters of my manga series. But I think I think I got I can't remember who actually won it. I know it's like some artist, like he had some really decent art, and to be honest, he did deserve to win it. So yeah. But I think the one thing they did not to me is people had multiple entries when you should be only allowed 1. But that was like my personal narc. But then again, I think like, you know, if you've got confidence in your work, then you should be able to just submit 1 entry. But yeah, but you know, it doesn't matter. It was a learning experience, and I had fun, like sort of being a part of the contest. So you know, I had that. They are tough judges. Yeah, they are. Especially when like one of them was pretty much a pro in the industry. I think it was like the fairy tale guy or something. But yeah, but because you had pros there, like, and you had like I say, you had some really good competition actually. Like the ones that didn't do multiple entries, you had some really like decent artists in there, like that actually did deserve to win. So, you know, I can hold my head high and say I actually got beaten by people who were better than me, art-wise and storytelling-wise. So, and I think that's what you got to take away from it is when you do competitions like that, is it's not about the winning, it's about what you can learn from other people. And I think as long as you learn from those artists that have done really great artwork with a great story, I think it's actually something you could actually learn and be better from. So they probably did it in a way to give everyone a feeling of what it was like. Yeah, I think it was a thing. And I know there's like a new contest, like people have actually asked me to enter, but I was a bit like, I don't think so, you know. To be honest, I'm doing pretty well independently at the moment, and I'd rather get like found than sort of, you know. And I think, to be honest, like I've been really happy because the one thing I actually learned from this is you should be happy with yourself, self-published or with company. Like you don't have to be with a company to feel like you've made progress in your project. You don't need like thousands of followers. If you do, it's a bonus. But as long as at the end of the day you really enjoy and love what you do, I I think that's like the most important takeaway from it all is I used to seek approval a lot from my work, but now I kind of don't. And I only listen to like very constructive advice or somewhere where I've gone wrong and learn to grow from it, than try to be subconsciously like, oh, is this style with the times or stuff like that. As long as I'm happy with the style, then I should be happy with it. And as long as I'm happy with the story and willing to learn and make improvements later on, then that's what the journey is about. It's always about learning and try to better yourself from it. Your manga's shit, get good, noob. Yeah, love you too, man. But yeah, it's unless it's constructive, like if someone just says you're shit and I go, why? And they go, I'm not gonna really listen to that. But if you've got something constructive to say, like you need to work on your proportions, blah blah blah, then then I start growing. Here's some constructive criticism. Okay. But yeah, it's not just about, like, say, getting good. It's learning to improve and be happy to the stage you are with your artwork. That's why I'm practicing backgrounds now, because I think my backgrounds are actually atrocious at the moment, and I need to practice them, like, to the extent where I can be happy. But yeah. There we go. And oh Joe. Oh Joe. Don't worry, Smurf. Just it's Joe being Joe. By the way, this guy is the filthy American. I love James. Yeah, you do love my ass. You love me and you know it. So, all jokes aside, he's my homie. Yeah. You're my homie too, man. We just show our love in most fucked up ways. How do you like Trappit? Oh, you know, I could dress up for you, Joe. Sorry. But yeah, I'm trying to practice 2-point. Jesus Christ, no. You sure, Joe? I can find a fetching outfit for myself. I might have scared Smurf now. He's a bit like, oh my god, once this conversation just took a weird turn. Oh, trust me, you should have seen the D&D session last night. BR a pain, L hellish. Yeah. Backgrounds are a pain, I agree. But if I want to get better, then I need to practice it. And Joe over here, his mate was one who made me realise that. And actually, he's like, if you want actual advice, go to him art-wise. He's not afraid to give it bluntly, but at the same time, he will tell you how to improve and actually go through it with you. I think he's actually pretty good at pointing out where saw you practice. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Oh, you mean the what do you call it? Yeah. Yeah, I realised that while I did it. Yeah, I know. It's just because I had only half. I think you weren't there for this episode. I only had like half an hour to do the studies, so I kind of like picked 3 faces and just gone ham on it and just practice. But yeah, that's what I did. That's why I only did like 3. So I only had time for 3, and I was a bit like, right, pick 3 faces that I could really benefit from learning from. So I did. But the cutesy face, like the first one, you saw the note. It's like, I need to study that style more, just so I can gain a bit more of an understanding. I'm not sure if like you picked up that vibe from my notes. Like I've just basically told myself like, right, I need to study this look more. The other 2 like minor tweaks, but other than that, I know what I did wrong. Yeah, I thought so. So we're going to undo and just keep undoing until, yeah. Because I didn't want the rubber, I wanted a pen. There we go. And then get the blue and just sort of... Just want to get that sort of light feel in there. So it's like underneath, but it's got like a light vibe to it. And then what we can do is just shadow that edge a little bit so it looks like it's shining out. But yeah, what I might want to do is maybe for the surprise streams, do a vote between Work in Progress Volume 4 and... sorry, just having a cup of tea there, my wife maybe. Progress, or like just do a bunch of studies of one aspect. Obviously, like backgrounds, I think we pretty much got like as a particular day for it, so I think we're good on that front. We'll just do that. But yeah, Joe, feel free to come on the mic, by the way, and insult me as much as you can. But anyways, I say feel free to insult me. Just don't go too deep, man. You know I'm the sensitive soul. I'm afraid I get distracted. True. Hello, that one Smurf. Nice to meet you. There we go. But yeah, if we do that and then do the shadows of the face. Now, because this is a dummy face, we could just go like sort of like ham on the shadows, like that, and then just get that sort of. Yeah, there we go. And then, like I say, it's just a dummy face, isn't it? It's not really like super like mental. But yeah, he's a great person. That's why alone I reached out my hand to help him. Yeah, you know, and I'm glad you did. I've still got a long way to go, obviously, but yeah, I feel like I have learned a lot along the way from Joe, actually. And he's actually really good with art advice. And he actually gives it to me straight, because when someone tries to, like, pussyfoot around the advice, I'm like, ah? But as soon as you actually go, yeah, James, you need to improve this, get your ass in gear, and it's be like, oh, okay, shit. Yes, thank you. Stop trying to make me cry. He's doing it to make me cry, because he knows I'm a softie. Bro, you got a deal on your volumes. You got my support. Oh, thank you. Have I got a deal? Oh, yeah. Do you mean you got my support? Thank you. I still want a physical. Yes, I need to sort that out with you at some point. I will sort that out. By the way, I'm going to actually launch, because I was thinking about what kind of contest I'm going to launch as well. For, obviously, the release of Volume 4. And now there's no Comic-Con, sadly. Like, I'm trying to think, like, what to do. And I might host one giveaway and one... which is going to be a very interesting prize, because I thought maybe we should get people storytelling into sort of thing, and Joe's going to be one of the judges because he won one of my previous contests. So it's my additions while I'm still triggered. Volume sizes, yeah, I know. That's why I went with the new company now. So if you want newer versions as well, I'm more happy to send them to you. But anyways, what I was going to say is I think I want to like do like a contest, like a one-shot what, the versions of the sale? No, the ones in the sale, which is the ebooks, which are worth £5 to £1.99 on Amazon ebook. Physical editions stay the same price, but you can have a deal. Like, if you buy more than one volume one go, you get like £1 off for every volume you buy. So, for example, they're £7 each, and you get like 2, then it turns to 12. And then, obviously, when that, so you get like £6 per volume if you buy it as a group, than £7 separately. Wait, he shipped to me. He must, but the postage costs a little. Yeah, the only problem is the postage costs are a bit bad when it comes to England posting worldwide, sadly. But once I sort that bit out, then I could make the shipping a lot cheaper. But that's only if VTLS gets big enough first. That's the only condition I have to name. It's like, well, I have to get big enough to sort of be able to do that. But yeah, but you can get the ebook versions for a lot cheaper. That's why I recommend getting that first. And then once you want to buy the physical copies, just let me know and we'll sort something out. But yeah. That's why I'm telling people like to take advantage of this offer I have now for the ebook editions. So you can read it. Right, let's smooth that out a little bit more. I don't like the way that looks. There we go. I was asking in general hard because I know some artists only have digital. No, I got both versions. Digital is now gone down for people who are suffering with the pandemic. But everyone can buy them in general for cheap. So you got a cheap read. It keeps you entertained while you're on lockdown. If you are on lockdown. You know what? You would bring more attention to your story. Go ahead. I'm listening. Taptastic and Webtoons. I did consider that. What I might do is put... Because with Amazon, if you put yourself on... and this is something I need to give you advice on, actually, if you're going to do this. If you want to put it on Amazon and you want it to be a part of... what's the Kindle thing? It's like they do this thing where if you put your book on like Kindle Unlimited and people have that membership, they can read it for free and then you get like a little bit of royalty. But the problem is with it, the trade-off is you can't sell it anywhere else. So if you want it as normal price, normal Amazon, that's fine. But if you do it on Kindle Unlimited, it blocks you from sending your book from anywhere else. So what I would suggest is, because I'm going to take it off Unlimited soon, so I can spread out my manga a little bit further. So I can actually go to other sites. But thank you for the advice. I will probably take it up on that. I've been suggesting webcomic version 2. I think James, I will collab on a web spin-off, something later on down the road. Yeah. We are thinking of like certain spin-offs. But what I might do for art contest that Joe will be judging. At first I was just going to do a theme art contest. I think actually getting people to make their own OCs to make VTLS one-shots. So like a 10-page one-shot or 5-page, whatever, depending on what I've got spared in the volume 4. Is you make it like a mini one-shot with either your own characters or as long as it fits within the VTS timeline by other characters. And if I like your story, then I will present it in volume 4. Going one shot by this person and follow them at blah, blah, blah. And then as the prize, and obviously like have a copy as well, so signed copy. But actually say like, yeah, this is actually canon. I think it'd be cool for like someone go, hold on, I made something canon for the VTS universe one shot. So it can be either something to do with the VTS characters or a one shot that that is alone, standalone one shot. And I think it'd be kind of cool to do that. Taptastic is probably a smarter way if you want revenue. Then you could do 3 episodes then paid. True. Might have to do that. Like I say, what I will do at some point is take myself Kindle Unlimited, so I could just sell as normal Amazon, but then have the freedom to spread everywhere else. So I will take up your advice on that actually. Or just free, it depends on your situation. Because I want to try cover like the printing costs, I probably will still sell it at price. So, but it is a great advice that you've given, and I might actually take up on that. And just do like the shadow scratches. But yeah, I was thinking something like that, and then like get people's imaginations going. So instead of Comic-Con, it'd be like, yeah, we're doing like a mini contest, and here are the prizes. And they do one like I say, one giveaway that's generally for everybody and not just artists, and then one like sort of like one shot. Yeah, I think so as well, because then like people can get their creativeness going, and it might inspire them to write their own storyline later down the line. That's the sort of like intention behind it. Yeah, but I think maybe like the one-shot idea would be fun, and I'll probably have to do like a long day. Like I say, Joe will probably be one of the judges because he's very good at looking at stories and stuff like that. Plus, then it might actually be like part of the price. Yeah, maybe. Like I say, I'm thinking about it so far, but yeah, I'm thinking maybe doing something along those lines just to see like what people could cook up for the VTLS universe. And I think it'd be really cool, like someone would go, yeah, that's canon in his story. But yeah, what do you think, Joe? Would you like to judge that and see what people come up with? Congratulations, I received what Restream's just gone. Congratulations, we have 100 comments at the moment. It's like, yay! What time is it? Oh god, it's 2 o'clock. Oh, hello! Thank you for following. You made me jump. I could never get used to that. Oh god. Forgot the follow. Yeah, that's fine. See, every time, I tell you what, if you watch my streams, yeah, nice try, Joe. But yeah, I feel like it'd be like fun. All right, then there we go. If you want Manga, etc., like I say, we won't like I say, I'm not like particular on details yet. But point of rule, if I do this contest, the rules will probably be you either do something completely original and separate from the actual VTLS storyline, as long as it fits with the actual VTLS timeline, or you do something with one of the characters that's separate as long as it doesn't interfere with, like, again, the VTLS timeline. Yeah, like you could write it or you could draw it. I think that would be the that'd be the absolute rule, is it has to be either written or drawn. Both extra points if you do both. But yeah, sort of something like that. I think it'd be like fun for everybody in general. Or yeah, like I say, it might do like a judge panel, like say me, Joe, and maybe like a couple other people. I just need a girl that I could do something with my OC. Nothing bad, just nothing bad. Is that what you think? I think that'll be another rule. It has to be like safe for work, or at the very least, like sort of like hit 17 plus, but nothing too hentai-ish, basically. But yeah, but it can be any genre of story. It can be, it can be a love story, it can be dark, can be, you know what I mean. So I think we could say like it's any genre allowed. I think would be quite a fun one, so people then are open to do a lot of stuff. But yeah, and also I think it'd be a nice way to celebrate VTLS, because obviously it's been around for God knows how long now, and I think it'd be a really good way to celebrate it, especially with people. And then it was like that, and then. But yeah, I think it'd be a great way to celebrate the manga. And undo, I don't know. I'm an ecchi artist, so I don't know, like, I don't just free. But don't worry, it won't be my submission. But I'll take a look at stories, see what girls are best. Yeah, like I say, the rule is as long as it doesn't interfere with the current VTS timeline, I'm good. And we set it like past tense as well, unless it's like a again a one shot that involves OCs than anything, more than anything. So it'd be like in universe stuff. There we go. Where was I? Oh yes, this poster as well. Okay. Okay, that's good. And yeah, I think like as a like a little hidden prize as well, whether you guys are up for it or not, is like the character makes a sort of background appearance as reference to your story, so I'm giving a little nod and going, yeah, I recognise you, so if you've got an OC in that story, I will draw them in the background somewhere, just to go, tip my hat to like, as a little nod as well to your one shot. I think that'd be quite cool. Or just make some sort of reference to it. Yeah, it would. I thought it would be a fun idea. There we go. And just sort of... And plus, if you've got your own books and that, then I can actually sort of advertise it on there as well. As a poster, I think, as well. Oh, edit, undo. Switch to paintbrush, not... There we go. And then just sort of... There we go. So it's these bits that take time first, and then like the rest of the room is actually quite easy to do afterwards. It's just all the small details I need to do first. It would. I'm glad it would. If you got any suggestions for prizes, guys, let me know. But yeah, I think we'll do that. I'll just do like I say, just do one-shot competition. There we go. Yep, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I've got to head out for now. I've got some stuff to do, but looking forward to seeing more of your content. Thank you very much. For now, I'll see you around on Discord. Thank you very much. And yeah, I'll definitely see you around. And feel free to kind of guide your friends or whatever onto the Discord. We're all a friendly lot. And if you want to promote your works on there, feel free to. We do have like a special little chat for that. So, yeah. And soon I might actually make a like separate chat for like a sort of, what you call it, like a list of people's mangas. And where you can find it. That'd be quite cool, I think. Just to give everyone support out there. And then just sort of... But yeah, it's nice meeting you, man. Seriously. Thank you for coming on the stream. Jesus, it's boiling hot in here. Starting to lose concentration. Right, we just need to sort of... There we go. Oh, God. And just sort of colour that in. And then sort of... There we go. And then sort of... Yeah, there we go. I'm quite happy with that. And then... There we go. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then just sort of... I think we keep the ropes like undone. Joe, feel free to come on the mic if you like, by the way. And... Yep, there we go. Alright, we've got the lights, we've got the table. Just need to do this chair. Try not to get distracted. Yeah, see that one, Smurf. That's fair enough. It's because I'm too beautiful for you, Joe, aren't I? See? I knew you were gay for me deep down. Deep down, Joe was gay for me all along. There we go. And now we've got the fires. We just got to do the knives. And then do the shadow for the guns. Sword. Like so. And same here, just get the barrels of guns and just sort of, there we go. And then, there we go. Just sort of fix that up a bit. And then just get that. Oh, thank you. My wife has gave me some food. I have food. Look at that. Yum, 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 yum. Multi bread. Yum, 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 yum. So I shouldn't eat on camera, but I love this stuff. Oh, damn it. I'll put it here. I'm sorry. I'm going to eat this. Yeah, moldy bread. It's got like raisins in it and stuff like that. Look. And it's actually really yum. It's not actually moldy. It's just named moldy bread. Right, sorry, young guys. You got to try it. I triggered Joe. Joe's going to write the internet how I'm such a bad person for eating mold. Think about the plant life. The bread is coming to life and you've eaten it. I took away its living years. Oh, by the way, I'll be playing Cards Against Humanity tonight with the taco lot, so which is quite fun. So yeah, just to let you know, I'll tell you how that goes. But we had another D&D session last night, and it was interesting. Tiff turned someone into like literally a dead egg person, I should say, with her phantasmal killer. And as for me, I molested someone in a clown suit. Literally, the weirdness of D&D never ends. Max can tell you that. Right, yum. I'm sorry. No, it's butter. That's butter, you fool. That's butter, you fool. It's butter. Yes, Joe. You can think of it wherever you like. Right. Now time to delete the blue. Blue la la dee la ba da 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 dee da 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 da. You did not see that mistake I made. Right. And so yeah. And just deleting all the blue. There we go. And there we go. And that, just like sort of slowly deleting stuff until we get to a satisfactory point. Alright. We should then select, deselect, and then hopefully just slowly do that. There we go. Select, deselect. And I'm just going to drink that last of tea before it gets cold. Sorry about that. That was a big gulp. But no, it's not cum butter. It's butter. Right, let's duplicate this line and get some shadows going here as well. Duplicate. So, Porky Picker. Duplicate. Right, let's get this red. Now, That brush is too big. It is too big. Anyways, oh, you're a good boy. But anyways, thank you for all who are watching so far, and I hope you're enjoying the live stream. Feel free to give me a subscribe and like and all that fun stuff. And I drooled. That was very improper of me. I apologize. Right, now let's get the marks on the wall just shadowed up. What the hell? No, shut up, Google. My phone was talking to me. I think my phone is like getting a bit weird on me now. There you go. And then just go up. And then just sort of, yeah, there we go. And same here. And I think what we can do is like get the light sort of behind that wall a little bit more. And then same here. And I think we should get like the shadow here as well. And we need to pick up that green as well. And then just sort of like that. There we go. And get closer to it. There we go. Yeah, I think we got good there. And now we just need to do a shadow here. And we need to do it from here. Yeah, that's better. And then obviously do it like that. And then up. And then connect. Oh, that's not straight, is it? Let's make that straighter. Not like that way. Even though I am straight. Edit, undo. And just clean that up a bit. Clean up those shadow bits. And then get the red. Boom, boom. And yeah, that needs to be straighter. We know that is that little bit straight. Now, as for the windowsill, I think we can just about get away with that. Or, yep, there we go. And just sort of get the green, and then just do that as well. Up. So, there we go. Yep, I'm happy with that. Okay, now we can sort out the rest of these bits here and clean up. Get the shadows in. Right, I might need to go to Lou for a sec, so I might have to do a be right back thing. I haven't done that in a long time, thank God, but right, like that, and then I'll tell you what, 2 points perspective in a small room is a bitch. You did not hear that from me. Right, let's fix this up. Okay, we're good. Now we'll just make that disappear so we can actually delete all the green stuff we do not want. And I'll just try that very sneakily. There we go. Okay, cool. So select or deselect. Get the paintbrush really big. And get the black. And then brilliant. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. And now we can bring that back. And then last but not least, we could just duplicate this layer. Duplicate. And this time, we're going to go the other way around and use the green as a shadow. Because I'm a clever monkey like that. Yep, and just sort of I'll tell you what. Let's do this by hand. And then what? Let's just straighten it out. And then Just like that. And then just sort of and then just sort of, there we go. Clean that up a bit. Like so. And then same here. Just sort of. And same here. Just sort of. Just clean it up like that. And then just sort of. Just so it notices it is like there. And then the floor. And same here. We're going to go black now for that one. Just so we can show where the scratches are. Now, as for this, I think we should do that up to a certain extent. Get the red and just slowly... Yep, there we go. And then get like a shadow sort of up to there. Yeah, okay, cool. I think we got like a handle of this. And then just by hand. Yeah, there we go. Just curve it in naturally and then harsh line it there. So it looks like it's a bit dark in that area. And same here. Just gap it every now and again. Like, actually, if we do it like this now. And then we could do it by hand like that. There we go. Now we've got like a good look going. Sorry, nom not molded bread more. Yum, 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 yum. But there you go. And then what we can do is just edit, undo. We don't want that because that line just impedes my drawing. Undo. What's going on? Why am I not? Oh, that's why. There we go. And then just sort of and then get a red and then just fix up. There we go. And then what we can do is just straighten those lines out into position, so when it goes black it just actually looks like proper marks on the floor. Yep. And like so, and then get the shadow as well from under the table, sort of like that. And then yeah, I think I'm happy with that so far. And then what we can do is just get that actually I think what we can do, yeah, I thought so, need to be smart about this. Okay, and then just sort of, yeah, gotta really start thinking about where everything goes. Okay, get the shadows in, and then what we can do is get that, and then get the line working just so doesn't. Yep, there we go. Now we've done the shadow work there, and then same here. Just do some shadow work here, just to so, and then just sort of And then get the red and just sort of... The same here. And just sort of... Like that, and then just sort of... And then we fix it up with the red. Get a bigger brush and just sort of... Like so, and then... Oh no, edit, undo. Hold on. Don't need to... There we go. And then just smooth it out like that. Oh, no, wrong. Whoops, 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 whoops. There we go. And then just sort of... There we go. And just sort of... And then just get that red a little bit more out there, and then... There we go. Now we can zoom out. Make that disappear. There we go. Selection, deselect. And then again, wide brush. And then just blacken everything up. There we go. And then boom. So now the background should look fine. And what I'm going to do here is get that brush smaller. Unlock that layer quickly and just sort of... There we go. Just so we've got some sort of feeling behind it. There we go. Sorry, just that looked a bit odd, and so I needed to match the shadow there. Okay, cool. So now we can actually get to the colouring. But before then, I'm just going to go to the loo quickly. So I'll be back in literally about 5 minutes. So be right back. There we go. How's that? Is that better? Sorry, I forgot to unmute myself. Anyways, what are you working on, by the way, Joe, at the moment? Might as well ask. Get the jeans done. Jeans done. Just like that. And then get his shoes done. Coding related. Oh, that's cool. And you're doing a commission. That's cool. Right, let's... There we go. Actually, I think we could do James Vampira all in one layer. Yes, we can. If you play it smart, we can do him all in one layer. There we go. And we can pick up his inside sword cutter. And then just like... is it for like a game they're doing, or... Might as well ask. Yep. And his belt. There we go. Yeah, I think we're done on that one. And now we can just... And then... That's got too big. There we go. Coding related. That's cool. Right, the handles. Now, we have to separate the doors, I think, in that for the next layer. And I think all the metal stuff in here should be one colour. Like that. And just so it looks like very used and very dilapidated. Okay, and then get the white, and then get the coloured rope as well, I think. And then just sort of There we go. There we go. And the barrel. That gun should be one color, and then get them like a semi-color of. Yeah, I think we should do that. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm happy with that. I think we should do the table thing separately. And then yep, okay, cool. So and then just sort of actually we do it like that, and then pick up the grey again. And then just sort of get those pins done. Yep, and then get the yellow rope. Okay, cool. Happy with that. Now the lampshade. I think a dark red will do the trick. Yep, and then same for in here. And then the inside of it, a lot less saturated and darker. Well, actually, no, more saturated. Yep, edit undo, but darker. Like that. That would be better. Yeah, because that looked a bit wrong, didn't it? Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. And then get the light bulb. And it gets very saturated yellow, and then we could do like a lighting effect soon on that. Or shall we do orange? I think orange would be a more of a decent run-down light bulb colour when we get the lights in. And a bag of goodies. Well, the goodies, I shouldn't really say that. And then just sort of... There we go. And the metal. Just sort of... Same for the legs here. And same here for those legs. And the chairs, I think we're going to go for like a sort of pale, dark pale blue. Yeah, that makes a lot of good sense. And just sort of like that. And then like a sort of dirty white. I think should be for the table, so it just looks a bit off-coloured. And then the handles should be about... Oh, yes, that would be better. Okay. Same for the doors. Like I say, we want to make it look as run down as possible. And then... Yep, that. And that. Yep. Cool, I'm happy with that. Happy with the colour scheme of that. All the little bits and bobs here. Now to add a few yeah, like that. Bit bigger. So, yep. Okay. Yep. I think we got that, and then get the pen and just sort of. No, actually, I do. Don't like that. Actually, don't like that at all. I think spray can would be better because it's dried. So I want to make it look like it's been there, but it's not. Towards just like. Yeah, that'd be better. And then just sort of. There we go. That's it, and then just that, lean towards the brown and just sort of lightly put the brown over just so it looks old. Yep, cool. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, so now just the boombox. I'll tell you what. Now we get to play with it a little bit. And then yeah, because like I say, we want to make it look as run down as possible. And then we'll go for the brown for the rust here. Just so it just looks a bit rusty. And then just pick that up. That's what I wanted to do. And then just fix it like that. Yep, I'm happy with that. That's the foreground stuff done. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So the next layer is we're going to duplicate it. Duplicate. Now for the like I say, we want to run down where that warehouse looks. So we'll sort of that look. And again, we're going to do that, but deepen the color. Just sort of edit, undo. Make that smaller and just sort of and then yeah, okay, I'm quite happy with that. And then spray can again. I want to go for like a deep blood. Like that. Just get some blood stains there. And then just get the brown again, just to sort of give it that old sort of look, like it's been there for some time. And then sort of, and then go for the brown. Just sort of like I say, get that dilapidated look going. And what we can do is just sort of, not white. I think we should go for sort of like a. So it just looks like it's not maintained properly. That's sort of like damp. like that, and then just sort of yep, okay, cool, I'm happy with that. Cool. And yeah, so sort of like the so it looks like it's very damp, very worn down. And then what we can do is get a little bit of brown in there as well, just for good measure. So it just actually looks like a dilapidated building. So like, there we go. Yeah, it actually looks quite old, and it's got that creepy vibe, which is I'm like, be likey. Right. Now what do I want to do? This is a bit where I'm now deep thought. Okay, now we want to go on this layer, the red layer, and duplicate. Always duplicate your layers, just in case you might need to do another layer. I don't think so with this, but that's good news. We're gonna pale up the floor, but make it like dirt. But I think we're gonna lean it towards. Yeah, that looks like a very old building. Now, as for the board itself, I think we like make that a recent addition to the room, so we can actually make it look like. Edit, undo, and just give it a bit more life to it. Edit, undo, edit, undo. Yeah, alright, and what we can do is make it like a glass there, I think, once we do. Okay, cool. Now we can do the blood stains again. Just sort of. Like that, and then just sort of undo, and just make that smaller. Like that. Then get the brown. And then just get the red again. Sort of. And then just get the brown again. Again, just sort of soften the. And then get darker. And then what we can do is just soften the edges around as well. Just make it look a bit darker, so it looks like the floor's been like absolutely mopped like 100 times. And just sort of get around the edges like so. Yep, there we go. And then the bigger one, and just sort of gently fade that, just so it doesn't look messy-ish. It looks messy, but it's not like colouring messy, if you get what I mean. And obviously now we're going to have some damp along the ceiling as well, so we're going to go a little bit darker this time. Get the spray can again, and like that, and then just get the like where, just get it all to meet. Like that, and then just so all the stains can meet, if you get what I mean. Like so. Right, now we're going to add some glass, and then add the shine. So that would be the... Right, good. So layer, new raster layer. And then let's see, and then we could do this. And then we go to screen. Okay, and then get that. No. And then yep, and then smaller and darker. And then fade that. Yep, then it looks like the hands have gone like that, and it's like bloodstain. So it looks like, so you can tell like he's done vile things to criminals. Yep, pretty happy with that. Yep. Okay, cool. Now we could do the shine. Good. And then hard light. Turn the fade down a little bit. Now for his hair, we're going to go for like a light shine. Like that. And then his Kevlar. There we go. And then his skin. Like that, and then the blue. For his blade. Same as the Dummerkin, I think. And anything metal. Sort of. Let's do the details of the cuffs, and the plastic should be a different colour. I think we'll go for a purple shine on the plastic chairs. The reason he goes cheap is so basically when he does his thing, well, we know everyone he does. Everyone knows James Vampira, that's what he does. Criminals, that behind the screen. And then purple for the leatherette. Sort of like that. There we go. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. And like so. And then put behind the gun shelf. And that for the wood. There we go. Yeah. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure on a couple of bits. And blue for the tech. There we go. Yeah, I think the table go for a green, bit thicker. Go smaller, go blue again. Yep, there we go. And as for the plastic chairs, I think actually we're going to have more green shine. Be better. And it just sort of... There we go. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with that. Hopefully Joe is as well. Lampshades, yellowy shine, I think. Okay, cool. Now to get above you. Yep, so layer, new raster layer. And then what we do is get the sort of like an orangey yep, and then get the rubber and just sort of rub that out. Alright, and a bit lower, yep, that will do. And then just sort of right, and then get the bigger rubber and then just sort of clean that up and the light's not hitting. Yep, and then we do adjective glow. And what we do is at first just make sure. Yep, cool. So we got the lights sort of like that first, and then layer, new raster layer, and then we go paler. Layer, new, and then adjective glow again. And this time there will be no actually go normal first. What's going on here? Oh, that's why. Get a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger. There we go. And then additive glow again. And then last and not least, just one more layer. Learned this from Joe. Raster layer. Don't worry, I will turn this like... I'm going to have to fade it a little bit just to get it. And then additive glow again. There we go. Now should have rubbed it out first, to be honest. Yep, and the same here. And then it's not going see-through enough. Yeah, I've got a bit of a problem. Because what I wanted to do was do like a lighting, like a dim light effect, but maybe do the additive glow. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I want like a sort of like dim effect. So it's shining on things, but it's sort of very dimly lit. Yeah, I'm really happy with that effect. It's quite good. Okay, we're saving that. Definitely one of my more better backgrounds. The thing is, I need to practice 2-point perspective in closed spaces and open spaces as well. So maybe the next background we'll do like a 2-point from another background. But I think we're done. So we're going to save this as a PNG. There we go. So I've done everything, I believe. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this drawing. If you got any tips for me to improve, let me know. If you want to support my manga, again, go on Amazon, just type in Vamp the Lost Soul, and you can get all 3 of my volumes for $1.99 each. I think that's about it, really, guys. I'll see you all later. This is James Vamp the Lost Soul. Truth more seems. I shall see you all later. Bye. If you enjoyed everything you see today, please feel free to support me on Patreon for awards like sneak previews, voting on my next live vlogs, and much more. If you want to send fan art, please send it over to me at vampthelostsoul@hotmail.com or hashtag me on social media as @ hashtag #VampTheLostSoul. Thank you all for watching. This is James Vampira, Vamp the Lost Soul. Truth more seems. I shall see you all later. Bye.